Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to FBTV. You already know what time it is. We are back with a brand new video, and today we've got a little bit of FIFA for you guys. We've just been playing a champs game, and we we ended the game with a very good goal. So I thought we'd break it down for anyone who's looking to elevate their game on FIFA. This is not going to be your typical vertical through ball football. This is going to be a little bit of tiki-taka, a little bit of thought. So I want to break down the thought process that I have and what I know the opposition guy is thinking as well. So stay tuned for the whole video. We'll go through the tactics at the end. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the highlights. Let's have a little look at this. We'll get onto the highlighter. How do I turn this off? We'll hide the UI. So let's get rid of the UI. Let's just take it all the way back. Hopefully you can see that, guys. Pretty good. All right, so we'll play it through. In fact, it's really slow, is that, isn't it? That is really slow. So we'll play it through anyway. So obviously, great bit of defending here. I was actually selected on Bombito. This is after the update, the recent update of the defending nerf, but I do all my defending is all manual, guys, all manual. Never leave it to the AI. And the reason being is because I can't, you know, with my line being so high. You'll see the tactics. I'll show you the tactics at the end. But we managed to, I'll just replay, I'll just come back here. So we were selected on Bombito. We selected very late. The game didn't want to let me select the player that I wanted. But we managed to get onto Bombito right about here, and then obviously we recovered this here. We just placed him here, just placed him there, just got the block in. Lovely, excellent. Jordi Alba picks up the ball. I'll just run it through really quick, and then we'll do the talking afterwards. So this was the goal. That was the goal at the end. Boom. So lovely. I'll run through what's going on here. We'll play it through slow-mo. It's obviously in slow-mo right now, so obviously counter-attack's happening. Boom. I've already kind of spoken through this bit. We are selected on Maldini right here. You can see I'm jockeying with his hands behind his back. We go for the tackle. Okay, it's Claudio Pina. I think we made the tackle there, so I'm not sure what's happened. EA doing its thing, obviously. But then we have to switch to Bombito. We kind of get disconnected here. And then, because I'm pretty good at defending, we kind of recover the situation for the block. Otherwise, we'd have been in trouble, which is why we probably conceded 3 other goals in this game. But the way I play, I'm going to concede goals, which is fine, but I enjoy playing the way I play. Okay, so Jordi Alba, this is a typical way of how I play football. I don't just go forward straight away here, because I can pause it. And if you look here at Ronaldinho here, you know, he's calling for the ball because I've probably pressed R1 to call the players to me. I always do that because I like my players close to me. I don't like them far away. So I always call players to me. But what I'm going to do is call him to me here, just so he has something to think about. I have no intention of passing this ball to Ronaldinho right now. I don't need to. So I'm literally just gonna walk it through the pitch. No sprint button. I'm just gonna walk it through the pitch. You know, I'm just gonna a couple of touches in here with Jordi Alba, a couple of touches, a couple bit safe side. Let her get near. I know she's not gonna get near. Just let her. You know, he's in there pressing tackle button and this that, and the other. So we're just gonna play it out. Look. If you look here, if you just have a look and see where Ronaldinho is here, obviously we always play with triangles here. Always play with triangles on this pitch. You will see this, guys, a lot. Ronaldinho's all the way back here, just linking up, just being an option. So Maldini, new addition in there, plays it up to Bombito. Bombito nice and calm. I know these guys can't defend. I know these guys do not manual defend, guys. So this is easy. And all I'm going to do is hit this space in here. I'm just going to run with Bombito into here, right? Because these guys do not manually defend the space. All they do is run to your players, and that is it. Even the decent level players, you know. So obviously you can see, like I said, Bombito is just going to walk it through. I could sprint, but no sprint button, because when you don't sprint on this game, people panic for some reason. People panic when you just walk it through. They have to think. You see, when you just walk through the pitch like this, players actually now have to think. Is he moving left? Is he moving right? Is he just going straight in a line? They have to think. You play it out wide to Hakimi. Now, usually from here, I link up, I play a bit of TikiTaka, boom, 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 boom. But I'm just going to run in a vertical line, just in a straight line, just take us up the pitch, and then I'm going to start playing football, right? So, you know, I'll do a little jink left and right just to open up the space. I do know that he's now going to select this player here, this number 13 here, right? So as soon as he starts coming to me, I'm just going to jink left, right, quick, and then carry on sprinting down the line. Yep, I do this on purpose. I know this is nothing crazy, but it's just on purpose. I'm not even, look. So there's the touch inside, there's the touch there. I open up the space, yeah. You see it? Concentrate on the touches as well, guys. These touches that you're seeing are purposeful touches. When I take the touch inside here, this touch here, and then I take the touch back inside here, these are very purposeful things. This is not on accident. Everything that you're seeing down here is down to a T. So I've just shaken this guy here. I've shaken him here. I've shaken him out. You know what I mean? I'm just moving him out of the way, and then we'll carry on. And then we'll just literally just walk past him. And once we walk past him, now I'll put some sprint button on. Obviously, this guy's now chasing the game because, you know, his line's a bit higher. Mostly people do not play with a high line like this. Now, most people now are thinking, I'm on short passing, by the way, so I'm not going to have streams of players flooding forward. You know, they are going to try keep up with the play, but they're not going to be screaming forward at 100 miles an hour. Most people are thinking, just quickly hit this space. Just do it quick. That's not how TikiTaka works. That's not how I play the game. Watch this. Watch this. I already know here. I already know, guys. I'm going to take Hakimi to around about this area here, right? Just this right edge of the box, and I'm going to play it back to probably Rivaldo or something like that. I'm going to recycle the ball here. And the reason why I do this is it's a psychological thing. It's me having fun, but psychologically, I know the guy's having to overthink things. He can't think anyway. He can't defend, so I'm making him overthink now. I'm just going to make him overthink. I could quite easily probably hit this space and score pretty easy if I wanted. If I really wanted to, I could. And I always do this move here, this little fake shot, stop, start. I love this move. I've been doing this for years. Boom, little fake, stop, start. Now I'll just drop it down there to Rivaldo, who's playing in the classic 10 position. And let's just go to the formation now, guys. Look how you can see. I mean, I'm already winning the game, and I have streams of players forward here. We've got Jordi Alba, left back. Look where he is. He looks like a left winger. We've got Ronaldinho in the cam position, shadow striker, Messi false 9. We've got Iniesta, Xavi, advanced playmakers, Busquets, deep line playmaker here, you know, and look how close all my players are. There's triangles all over this pitch, I have so many options, guys, so many options. But because I've been playing like this for years, I already have it mapped out in terms of what I'm going to do. Now, if you want to get to this level and play like this, don't get me wrong, you are going to lose some games playing like this, especially with a high line. This is not how EA, this is not how FIFA want you to play football on this game. It's not the easiest thing to do. The easiest thing is just to sit back, counter, and, you know, stream forward as quick as possible and press the triangle button as much as you possibly can. But if you keep playing like this, it'll be like walking. You won't have to think about it. But I've been doing this for years, since, you know, I mean, I'm pretty much a foot founder. Well, I am not on this account, but I'm a foot founder. But anyway, let's get back into it. So we've dropped it back to Rivaldo here. Xavi, is he going to get involved? Yep. We get Xavi involved. So watch now. I'm going to take this touch. I'm going to take this touch this way, and drag him back in this way to hit the space. Because I want to move this white shirt. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking all this, but it's very fast thinking. So I'm going to take a safe side touch to the right and then come back into the left. Right. Out. Drag him out and then come back in. Yeah. And if you notice, that player next to Xavi, he's actually using that player and he's pressing tackle. He's panicking. So I'm winning now the psychological battle. Yeah. I'm winning. I'm having fun, but I'm winning the psychological battle. Triangles all over the pitch. You can see it. Notice as well, guys, I only have 2 defenders back here. I am not like everyone else. I do not defend with 4. Too easy. Too easy. And this is where a lot of my manual defending comes in. So if I were to lose the ball here, I mean, I'm in trouble, but I know how to defend. So what I'll do is I won't press L1. I'll flick my right stick back to one of the centre backs, and I will keep going backwards, and I will track the run all the way. And I'll do some other stuff which it's very difficult to explain in terms of my movement of that player that I'm using. It's very difficult to explain that. I kind of just feel it out, sort of thing. But let's play this. Xavi in there to Busquets, deep line playmaker. See, that was an L1X pass. As you can see, Xavi's making the run. Little Ronaldo shot from Busquets, having a bit of fun. Recycle it, get Bombito involved. Yeah, making him think again. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Pop that back off to Rivaldo. Rivaldo, touch backwards. And I purposefully go right next to, is it Claudia Pina here? Oh, I don't know who it is. I'm not sure. But I purposely go next to her and then bounce her off. Watch. Draw the tower. And now he is starting to waver. And look at this space that I'm going to hit. We're going to attack this space. We're going to knock the ball left to right. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this. We've got triangles, false 9, attack playmaker, shadow striker, classic 10. A classic 10 here, sorry. That's Hakimi. Attacking wing back in support, attacking wing back in support for Jordi Alba as well. We'll play this through. Little fake shot. Make him think. Little step over, make him think. What we're going to do. Drop it there to Sergio Busquets. And Sergio Busquets has Tiki-Taka. So what have I done here? What have I done here? L1X pass. L1X pass. L1X. I just know this guy can't defend. So, because look what's happened here. Look what's happened here. Do you notice he is using this player here with the pink boots? And I know this. I'm obviously looking at the cursor. All right. And again, because he can't defend, he's not going to jockey me and kind of sit back in this space. He's just going to keep running at me. So all I know is suck him in and then do the L1X pass. And before you know it, I'm away from this guy. All right. Into the space. And now, again, here's how we play Tiki-Taka. Excuse me. A little sip of my drink. Because again, easy. I can score a goal in a flash here. You know, maybe just drop this here to Xavi in the pockets or whatever. But we do more than that. This is a psychological, systemic breakdown of our opponent here. So let's see what we do here. Drop this off to Messi. Messi safe side touch. Look at the run there from Iniesta. We just dropped that off to Iniesta. Great touch. If you notice as well, he's panicking. He's pressed the tackle button. He should know he's not going to tackle me here. He's nowhere near Iniesta, but he's panicking. That's what that tells me. That distance of that tackle tells me he's panicking. Not that he doesn't know. He knows he's not going to tackle me, but he's panicking. Right? Touch. Bang. Finish. And now there's not too much tiki-taka here, but there is a lot of thinking behind what I've just done. You know, there's a lot of thought behind this. It's a systemic breakdown, and you can see him just panicking in here, pressing the tackle button a lot. You know, we have streams of players forward. We only have 2 at the back here. Now I do concede a lot of goals, sometimes through my own error, but a lot of the time it's just through, you know, through balls, and EA just, yeah, being EA. You know, I'm played FIFA for a long time, so I know what I'm looking at in regards to, you know, a bit of BS, should we say? Excuse my French. But yeah, we just dropped this off. I mean, Messi could take this by himself, but this is beautiful. Literally just walking it in. Could have taken another touch. Could have done whatever from here. But yeah, it's just a quick breakdown of how we play our tiki-taka football. So that's it really. That's everything covered. What we'll do now is we'll just go through. I mean, I think I've lost a couple of games already, but we'll just go through. We'll just go through the formation that I'm using, and then some of the tactics. I'll break down the tactics as well for you guys. So we've got I mean, it looks like a super team, but none of these players are actually meta players. This Bombito probably meta out of all of them, yeah. But a lot of them, they're not meta players. They're not like your Caicedos, your Jude Bellinghams. But yes, they are very good players. I'm not gonna deny that. But they are not meta players. Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets in that midfield. That's not your typical FIFA meta. Do you know what I mean? It's not Matuidi in there and this, that, and the other. You know. But yeah, a couple of new additions in there. So we went with Rivaldo over Cherki. Cherki's a player that I very much like, but going with Rivaldo in there. Militao was doing nothing wrong, but just fancied Maldini. We do want to go get Cafu at some point. So tactics as well. So we're going with 3 in the centre mid and 2 cams. We was playing wide players, but we're going with cams now. It just works better for me. So there's the code for you guys if you want to have a look at that. So again, extreme 100. This is how we're doing it, guys. I'm confident in my defending. If you're not confident in your defending, you may need to drop this back. But a lot of how we are playing is down to the defensive approach as well. So when you've lost the ball, you are gonna have to be flicking your right stick and not using L1 to make sure you're covering off those through balls that are inevitably going to be coming through. Like every single time I lose that ball, I know a through ball's coming, or at least I know that the opponent is looking for a through ball. 110%. So anyway, so we got Messi, false 9 build up, shadow striker, Ronaldinho. I'm gonna play with a lot of these things. You know, I'm gonna play with a lot of these things, but for now, this kind of works. If we're losing a game, we can put the wing backs on attack. We can put Messi as a false 9 in attack if we're losing a game. You know, but as you can see from with the ball, this is exactly how it looks, as I've just shown you. You know, it's very, very aggressive, very attacking. But that's it to start with. But he looks nothing like that in possession. You know, we just have players all over the pitch. Yeah, so that's how it looks. Patient build up, always looking to attack, good wide options, dependency on possession. It does depend a lot on possession. The player that I just played did send me a message actually. I don't know how I actually see the messages. So they said well played. That was the player that we just played 23 minutes ago. So Anna Valet, well done. Decent player as well, I guess. Conceded a few goals, just down to some of the stuff that I did, which is fine. I'm going to concede goals the way I play, but this is enjoyable for me. So guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the what I call it, a tutorial, little walkthrough, little inside scoop into how I play my tiki-taka football, how I like to go about it, how I'm thinking, how I'm you know, analyzing the opponent. Systemic breakdown. It's like boxing, sweet science, basically. But yeah, I hope you like the team as well. You know, obviously, I'm a Barcelona fan from when Pep was in charge. I enjoyed watching this trio here: Iniesta, Busquets, Xavi, Jordi Alba. Very much a fan of him. Messi, of course. Ronaldinho, my most favorite player. Not too much of Rivaldo. I haven't seen too much of Rivaldo growing up, but player, and his suits fits in with the cam that we've got going on. This Bombito card is actually now a little bit ridiculous, I'll be honest. He is when I first put him in the team, I was like, ugh. I was genuinely like, I'm not too sure about this guy, but bro, ridiculous. Casillas, I've got Casillas in there. I was gonna go with Buffon, but yeah, is what it is. And then we just want Cafu to add into this. But yeah, man, so hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did like the video, don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe, hit the bell notification just to let you know when I drop any more new content or I want to go live. We have been away from the channel for a little bit of time, but we're still around. We're still here. But yeah, man, subscribe. Smash a like on the video as well for me, please. Drop a comment if you have any questions in regards to this or whatever. If you like the team, just even if you've got anything bad to say, just drop a comment and I'll we'll get back to you. But that's it for today then, guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace.